In the 1980s, in a quiet corner of the English countryside, police were hunting a killer with no name, no face, and no fingerprints on file. So they did something no police force in history had ever done. They asked every man in 3 villages, 5,000 of them, to hand over their blood. This is the story of the world's first DNA manhunt, and the one mistake that ended it. In September 1984, inside a cramped lab at the University of Leicester, Dr. Alec Jeffreys saw something no human had ever seen. A genetic barcode unique to every individual on Earth. At that moment, it was a scientific curiosity. But 30 miles away, in the village of Narborough, it was about to become a weapon of justice. The police had a trail that had gone cold for years. Jeffreys had just given them the heat they needed. Narborough was a village under a cloud. In 1983, 15-year-old Linda Mann was found on a lonely footpath. 3 years later, Dawn Ashworth was taken in the same way. The community was paralyzed. The police were desperate. They had a suspect in custody, a local porter who had confessed to the second murder. But they needed proof. They needed to know if the man in the cell was the same man who had left his mark on Linda Mann. The request was simple, but the scale was unprecedented. Every male in the area born between 1953 and 1970 was asked to provide a sample. For months, the village hall became a clinic of suspicion. 5,000 men stood in line, rolling up their sleeves to prove their innocence. It was a dragnet made of DNA. But as the vials piled up, the killer remained invisible. The science was perfect, but the system was still human, and humans make mistakes. The killer thought he was safe. He had convinced a colleague, Ian Kelly, to take the test in his place. For a year, the lie held. But in a pub in 1987, Kelly let the truth slip. A woman at the next table heard it all. She called the police. When they tested the real Colin Pitchfork, the barcode matched perfectly. Every manhunt ends with a mistake. We find them. This is The Mistake Files. Subscribe. The next file is already open.